Good morning, evening, or afternoon, guys. Welcome to another episode of our Let's Play on Crusader Kings 2 with the Game of Thrones mod on our Century of Blood bookmark. Of course, we are few years past the original bookmark, but we are still playing during the Century of Blood. I'm sorry, I just have the de jure Kingdom/Empires map mode. And we can see the Empire of New Valyria, and New Valyria in its current state, it still has a long way to go, but we can hope that they will rule everything that they want. We have Dothraki Sea, we have the Giscari Empire, we have Karth, which is only a kingdom right now. Then we have Yeti and the Jogosnai, who are nomadic people. As you can see, they have cone-shaped skulls. It's a tradition of their culture to make their children's skulls look like this. It's interesting tradition. They are said to ride zorses, where essentially just zebras mated with horses, and this is the terrain map mode, if anyone wants to look at it. This is Westeros. We have the lands of always winter here, which are very cold. We have Valyria here, that is destroyed. It's a Valyrian peninsula. It's shattered. Its only remnants are here. We have the Dothraki Sea, we have some marshes here along the river Rhoyne. Then we have the Red Waste, which is a large desert. Then we have the Great Sand Sea, right after the Bone Mountains. Then we have the Rainforest of Yeti, and the Shrinking Sea, and some marshes along the 5 forts. Here are said to be 5 gigantic fortresses built by Yeti to keep things away from Yeti, things that come from the Grey Waste. These are very, very scary looking and described lands. As you can see, Southern Cannibal Sands, Bone Town, Land of Shrikes, Kadath, which is said to be very disturbing city, Northern Cannibal Sands, and Nagai, and Forest of Mosovi. These are said to be really disturbing lands. They actually have a mistake here. It's here you can see Mosovni. That's wrong, it's Mosovi. These are very interesting lands, but unfortunately there are said to be shadowbinders and demon hunters roaming these places. So very interesting places, very unfortunate that most likely we will never see them. And this is the Hidden Sea, Carcosa, which is said to be a really disturbing city. It's the Hidden Sea. It's mostly hidden because the light of day only shines at it for a few minutes a day, and Carcosa, above Carcosa, are said to fly winged men, men with wings, which is interesting to say the least. But of course, it's so far away from the Maesters of Westeros. You can see I cannot even fit it on the max scale at one map. So it's very far away. Who knows if these lands actually exist? Maybe one man just went there, went back, and thought this all up. This would not even have to exist. And then we have the Shadowlands of Ashai. Shadowlands are said to be a very disturbing place, haunted by demons, and there's ruined city of Stigai, which is said to be haunted by demons, and no one ever goes there. Even Shadowbinders, who are like very badass and brave people, don't go there. They are afraid of it. And then we have the continent of Ulthos, which is shrouded in mystery. It is said to be covered in dense purple jungles, and no one knows anything about it. And then we have two cities, Saffron Isle and Ulos. Yeah, very far places. Then we are back at our lovely Sothorios. Lovely, but there are a dozen diseases that will all try to kill us when we go to Yin, which is said to be really, really haunted place. Alright then. Let's get it on. Let's start. We've looked at the world. I've shown you everything. Let's hope we can now start. And today, I want to finally unite the Basilisk Isles and attack. False religion. Alright, you shall fall. Nice. Gugosos raises almost 1,000 men. That is amazing. So, I've looked at what we might conquer then. We might want to take over some of the Summer Isles, but as you can see, they aren't really that rich. And if we looked at Great Morak, it is a very rich island. It's the biggest island in the world, by the way. So I think if we take over Port Morak and Isle of Elephants, we could make a lot of money. Of course, it is outside our goals, outside of the Summer Sea Empire, but it's Jaehaerys knows that taking over and colonizing Yin, Zamatar, and all of Sothorios will take a lot of money. So he will first need to take some lands that will give him money. The first that he took over the greater city was Gugosos. Now maybe Great Morak could follow. Alright, but for now, let's take over the Western Isles. Dragon Conquest. Not slavery, Dragon Conquest. Yes. Important decisions available. What new important decisions? Recruit court physician. No, I think our court physician Cho is good enough. Master of Coin. Who will be next Master of Coin? No one is really taught in the way of the coin. This guy, he likes us. The other guy didn't like us. Alright, bodyguard. This guy is strong and trained fighter, yes. And Zugarv. And press the jure claim. We will do that later. We'll raise our vassals. They don't actually really like us, as you can see, and I don't think that's really good. If we look at the map mode, where do we have our Justiciar set? He's on the Isle of Toads still. He doesn't really like us. Maybe we can improve relations with someone else. Who's his heir? This? Alright. Let's send him... No, not to this guy. Nah, not to Gugosos. Because that would be for nothing. I love Vines. He hates us too. So let's send him... Just send him here. Alright. Reputation repaired. That would be a nice thing to do, but I don't think we have to do that right now. We have more important thing to do. Things to do, actually. We have many things to do. Open council positions. Is that the Storm Singer position? Yes, it is. We have no Storm Singers. That's sad. Alright then. We have our Valyrian Steel Sword. And yes, we are Guardian of Aenar, and Naira is tutored by Xugarf. I'm actually thinking that we will marry off Prince Aenar to both of his sisters, like Aegon Targaryen did when he tried to take over Westeros. That would be fitting. Alright, we don't have... wow, 19 ships by Gugossos. That is amazing. That will help our fleet a lot. What is this? Your Grace, loyal servants such as I surely deserve some recognition and rewards from time to time. Is granted High Lordship of Gugossos. You have only city? High Lordship of Gugossos. Alright, we are ruling the High Lordship, but not the city itself. He doesn't like us. I know that he doesn't like us because we declared war, but I'd like to take over the city of Gugossos for myself, because that would be an amazing main city. I would be happy to grant you this reserved reward, but yeah, let's not give it to him just yet. And let's march onto the Isle of Serpents. We have our Ariax, our dragon. He's playful, but he will be playing with flayed corpses. With burnt corpses, not flayed. Do we have to use him? I don't know. Yeah, let's use him. Dracarys. I don't know if I should say it like Dracarys or Dracarys, like the English way. I think Dracarys is more like Valyrian style, but whatever. He's sending... Where he has his troops? Does he have loads of troops or none? 1,300. Where are they? I see none of them. Well, idle council members who... Oh. Collect taxes. Yes. Collect taxes. Okay. Can we revoke the title? No. It would anger everyone. We cannot move our main city to there. That isn't really nice, but whatever. Maybe we can do it later. This, if you're wondering what this is, it's just an island. The Lace. Either it's an island or it's just continuation of Sothorios. No one really knows. Notice Prince Aenar is acting very selfish while playing with other children. No. Being selfish is wrong. You have to think about your family. No, don't be selfish. Your Grace, their leader is not here. Leave them be. They did nothing wrong. And we are a uniter, not a conqueror. Myrmelios was killed by Zairal. Oh. And Qohor. We have a daughter. Mahura. She's attractive but a bastard. Because she was born with our lover. Manahura. Let's see, we love our wife. We don't want to humiliate her. So let's denounce her. And break up with her. We don't want to cheat on our wife. Let's see, can we seduce Naeris? She will be mine. As a type of saying sorry to her for us cheating on her. What should we do with them? These people are useless, leave them be. Whilst training Ariax, you notice that he seems to be very calm and perceptive to touch. He takes your orders and commands with calm obedience. Bodies, well, obedient. Taming chance. Dual skill estimate. I think he bodies well, he's obedient. What? Yes. What is this? We surrender. Alright, you are a smart person. And finally, no, not yet. We have to take over one more stupid island. The Skull Island. Offer vassalization? No. Then you shall perish. Or you shall bend the knee. March. Oh, wait. And let's raise our boats. Let's take this army, take Valon. Let's dismiss these guys. Alright. Jaehaerys of Aurion, your reign of misrule must come to an end immediately. Me and my allies insist that you abdicate in favor of your Prince Aenar. Be reasonable and let us resort the bloodshed. I will not be blackmailed. Such traitors. Traitors. They shall pay. They shall pay with fire and blood. This will be the fate of traitors. Fate, not faith nor face. Damn it. Okay, let's set our commanders. Udo, you stayed loyal to me. Good Udo. It sounds like a name for a dog. My current occupation simply leaves me with no time to chase Naeris. There is no rush. Where will they attack? 22nd. Okay. Burn them all. The enemies are beyond counting their ranks. Reach beyond the horizon. Dracarys. Korzek Zondo of the Isle of Toads tried to slay your dragon and failed. He was beaten back by the flames and was severely burned. What a fool. Domestic slave. No, not really. Sell him. You've perished. And we have a prisoner. He's a Brindleman. He's a servant of the Lord of the Isle of Toads. Can we ransom him? No, not yet. We'll lay siege to the Isle of Skulls. Let him rot for now. Give a Lazarene. Lazarene people are from here. They're east of the Giscari. Many times they got raided by the Dothraki. And I don't know how one of these ended up in my slave camps. Domestic slave. No, sell him. Okay. 5th of November. Dracarys. Okay. Time's up for now. What a fool. And the man who tried to revolt against us is mained. And also, Corsair is also mained. Oh no! My dragon is wounded. Life expectancy, no. Martial 10, health -1. Oh no. Okay, we'll have to try to win this without him. The main god. And the ongoing civil war has caused both loyal veterans and various adventurers to make their to talent for the muster. Excellent. Good job. Unfortunately, we cannot use Ariax any longer, at least until he recovers. The good thing is that he's well fed, he's a young healthy dragon, so I hope that he will be able to survive his injuries. Come on, yes, good job. Oh no. This isn't really good. Yeah, we can raise more forces, but I believe we'll have to take some mercenaries. It's not enough. This guy. Alright. Let's pay for this guy. Send him here. But this is where I leave you, and we will see you next time in the Battle of the Isle of Vines. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.